Welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Abigail Muraguri. I'll be tackling limits. We have 8 subtopics under limits for us per now. We'll tackle them in approximately 6 videos, and for this video I'm going to tackle informal definition of limits and formal definition of limits. So to start you off, I'm going to write the general way of expressing limits. So limits, say that the limit of f of x as x approaches a is equals to L. Okay, so if trying to explain it graphically, I'm going to draw my Cartesian plane over here, and this is y, and this is x, and this is 0. So what this statement says is that our limit of f of x as x approaches a, so assuming that our a is here, x approaches a from the positive side and approaches a. So I'm assuming that x approaches a from the positive side and it approaches a from the negative side. Yes, and then now we have our Cartesian, we have our function, which is f of x. Now if we want to get the limit of this one, like even from our simple grammar, limit is like where f of x should be above or below. Now that is kind of the limit, so we have to make x sufficiently enough, like tending to a, yeah, to obtain our f of x. Now we'll use this statement to find our limit, which is as simple as this. So our first example will be limit as x approaches 5 of this function 3x plus 1 over x minus 1. So what we are going to do is we are going to replace our x with 5 in this function to obtain our limit. So if we replace, it will be 3 into bracket 5 plus 1 over 5 minus 1. This is 15 plus 1 is 16 over 4, and you get 4. So the limit as x approaches 5 of this function is 4. Yes. Okay. The next example is the limit as x approaches 2 of x squared. What is it? So we'll just replace, just like the previous example, we'll replace x with 2, and this will be 2 squared, which is 4. So limit as x approaches 2 of x squared is equals to 4. Okay, so this is actually for the informal definition of a limit. What you'll realize in our next, as we move on, is that for informal definition of limits, informal is used to get the limit, but for formal is used to prove the limit. So yeah, third and last example is limit as x approaches 0 of 3x squared minus 2x plus 1. So just like we did in the previous one, we just replace x with 0. So when we say x, okay, let me try to explain it a little bit further. So our statement in the first place was x, limit as x approaches a of f of x is equals to L. So f of x, this is our function, this is the function, this is the function, and this is our a. So for us to get the limit, we have to make this function like this x approach a, which is 0. That's why we are replacing it with 0. So as we continue, so it's 3 into 0 squared minus 2 into 0 plus 1. So this is just 0. 3 times 0 is 0 minus 0 plus 1. So you get that our limit as x approaches 0 of this function is 1. Yes. Now we can move on to definition limit, just click on the link below to take you to the playlist where you'll get the link on the formal definition of a limit.